Good evening. Welcome back to another episode of Paperrock Live. Apologies on the delay, which is kind of part of the routine here on Paperrock Live. My partner in crime, aka Spliff Star, just running a little bit behind, got stuck in some traffic, which happens on Sunday evenings. In any event, there's plenty of stuff going on that I can cover before he comes in. We all know he doesn't do sports, so why waste our time, right? So we'll just get down to business. The Twins fought last night. I missed the fight. I don't even know who the hell they were fighting. It's two, they fought different opponents, and yet they both were victorious. I'm gonna have to Google that because I missed a goodie, and I know I did. Outside of that, for sports, where's my notes? Because I'm devastated. And LeBron won, which again, kudos to him. He's jumping over people. Who was the guy that did that ridiculous dunk? It was like was it Tatum? Was that ridiculous dunk underneath, and he just swoops it over? So that's poster worthy. I'm gonna look for that on the internet. But other than that, LeBron did a phenomenal job. Murray smoked them on that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has that one dunk they wish they can kind of not have on their reel. Okay, but that was a great dunk. But other than that, I mean, we knew LeBron was gonna take this. Denver looked great for a little bit, but then it just fell apart. So outside of that, it's true. It drives me crazy. What else here? Oh, NFL. Dallas and Seattle played a little earlier this afternoon. Seattle won. Today, going on right now, we have Green Bay versus New Orleans. I'm going with New Orleans just as I like the city. So that's, Green Bay. Yeah, I don't know. Another day, crazy day, I should say, in 2020. Nothing ceases to amaze me. So I was just Googling different things. Really, I was looking up something else in Houston, and I came across this brain-eating amoeba, which is transmitted in tap water. Now, Google it, because when you see it on Instagram, you can't just go by Instagram. You can't say this brain-eating amoeba, like it killed a 5-year-old kid. So this is actually pretty serious. Their tap water is now compromised. Flint's tap water was compromised. Houston's a major city, so we really got to start thinking about taking care of our water, because once it's gone, it's gone. It's like air. It's like no trees. You know what I'm saying? It's literally, we're going to be fish without water. And I hope that people are listening to this, because Poland Springs, kids, boiling my water. You know what I'm saying? You can't even take a shower anymore. You're burning your eyes out. It's really kind of sick. That's just something else that we can be worried about. I'm waiting for the aliens to land and locusts to just fly on by. The craziest thing that's happened, though, the last few days, Breonna Taylor. And I have to say this, right? We have had so many different murders this year. It's hard for me to keep up, and because she's one of the only females this year that well, there's more than one, unfortunately, but she's one of the more publicized cases. They decided not to indict, right? Not for the charges they were supposed to be indicted for. I know she got her family got paid, but that doesn't make things right. I also think that we have to find things very interesting. You can arrest whoever you want to arrest, but the process of you being convicted is slim to none. And that's what's kind of sick. So I'm very happy they're arrested. I'm very happy that they lose their job. But all in all, they're given preferential treatment. They have better lawyers than most. And it's hard. It's hard to win because it's set up that way. So you don't get mad, you don't get happy until they're in jail, which is, I think, a lesson that we all need. How many people? I mean, Diallo. I can just run it down for the last 20 years, and that's the culture. Oh, let's slap them on the wrist, and then we're gonna do what we want to do. And here we are. And this is why it's important for us to figure out another way, because this whole thing is not going to change. The dialogue needs to be a little bit better. We need to start communicating more amongst our communities and, support each other a little bit more financially. This way no one is bitter and angry. Everybody's supporting each other and putting monies in their own communities, which is part of the issue with different people feeling like they can come in and just tear things apart. It's weird. Their perception of us is something that we need to try to change in their minds. So whether it's right now everybody's wearing masks, right? So now who's dangerous and who's not dangerous? Before you could never wear a mask. Everybody has a mask on. So it's like, what is suspicious behavior? How can you be dressed suspiciously? People are wearing like full body, outfits to protect you from the COVID. So I don't know. It's very interesting, but it's sad at the same time. I feel bad for her family. I feel bad for everybody who was really rooting for the situation, and I think it's messed up that now all of a sudden some tapes are leaking. The witness is retracting certain comments that were made, and yet these men were dismissed. Like the charges were dismissed based on not all the information was not presented, basically. So that's a big problem. Okay, well, listen, we have a couple of things coming up today. I have Serenity, who I've been stalking for like the last 5 years. I met her in South by Southwest. I have PS3. Okay, looking forward to that. I need to understand these names. I need to understand how you got the name or how you came up with it. And then I have Cali. So I have name issues, not issues, but questions for all three people, how they came up with their moniker. Tonight's specials we have chicken and waffles, I have curried kale, and I have rice with red beans and sweet bananas. And supposedly Spliff made spaghetti, but the fact that he's running a little bit behind, and maybe that's why he's behind. Maybe he was in the house chefing it up. So let's wait to see what happens when he walks in. If he has spaghetti, I'm gonna be pretty impressed. So that's what's on the menu. Today's sponsors, as always, Urban Varieties sponsoring the show in part. And if you have to shoot a video, get somebody with a resume. You have to have a budget, or don't bother. Kill yourself. Mr. Bobby Cakes, he bought so many cupcakes and cookies to that show. He's my sponsor for like the next two more shows. It was a mess. When you bring about $500 worth of edibles, it's crazy town. It was amazing. Who am I wearing today? So my hat is inappropriate. Most people don't catch it, and that's fine with me. It's Orgasm Donor. I think it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? This whole apparel line is genius. So there's two different IGs. You have sex sales or adult hoodies. So very happy either way. Find them and support. Reverse Hate is another staple. Shout out to B.O. in Houston, which is why I was Googling what was going on in Houston. So shout out to him. I hear he has a care package coming for me in Spliff. I haven't slept since I knew it was coming. I'm so fucking excited. What else? Because we have a couple of topics that I do want to discuss, but when Spliff's here. Let's see. Just looking around. I think I like where I'm at. And if Spliff does not arrive soon, we'll start with the first guest. And it's funny, people on a race to see who gets here first. So we'll be back. Is it okay if I take a break? Is that okay, man? Are you going to count me out? Coming back soon, Paperrock Live, exclusively on S.STREET Media, okay? And with math behind the scenes, because if not, I don't know what I'd be doing. Back to other situations.